Hey guys, welcome back to Some Crypto. In today's content, we'll talk about BTC. We'll talk about BTC on a lower degree and what type of price action we could anticipate over the next like a few hours or even like a few days and all that good stuff, right? So now let's dive into the analysis. So when we take a look at BTC right now, what we're seeing right now is like we're already below our 21 EMA, right? So what we said was like we got to hold the line right there, just about the 21 EMA, 62 and a half and all that good stuff. If we dump below it, we could get a very exaggerated dump to the downside all the way down to the 100 EMA. It is not guaranteed we will. Volume is low, so bear is going to be very confident over the next like a few hours and so on. So our temporary resistance, right, going to be the 6-hour 21 EMA. Remember, the 6-hour 21 EMA was our temporary support right there, just about like 54 and a half. We said exactly we're going to be pumping back down to the 21 EMA. Retested it right here, just about like a 59 and a half. What we said after we got the rejection at 63, we said keep an eye on the 6-hour 21 EMA. We're most likely going to retest it. I was expecting a strong support right here, but we did not get a strong support. The buy volume was low, sell volume was high, so price action followed the directional move and dumped to the downside, and we're getting a nice support right now, but we just don't know if we're going to be able to break out above the 21 EMA on the 6-hour. The sell volume, it is still low. However, right, it is low. Even if we dump, we still got what, our 6-hour 21 EMA. As of now, it is just about like a 56 and a half, right? And if we do not retest it, we still got our daily 21 EMA right there, just about like a 57.8. Okay, 57.8 down to a 56 and a half, going to be our temporary support if we basically pull back later on. Okay, the next few days could be very critical. It could be very corrective, meaning like most people are going to be panicking if BTC dumps down to like a 57, or if BTC pumps to like a 66. They're going to be very excited, but it could be very corrective where we're going to be retesting support right here, pump back up to like a 66, 67k, and dump right back down to retest our 21 EMA. As you can see right here, we got a very good example right there back in like the first week of August, right? What happened right here when we started dumping for like a 3 days, right? Bears started saying like, oops, we're going to be dumping, all right? Sucker pump to the upside all the way up to 48.7 and dump right back down to retest the 21 EMA, okay? And give us another pump right here. So we just have to respect the 21 EMA and respect the fact that we could be in a boring phase, meaning like, we could get any type of correction. We just don't know. It could be a triangular formation, it could be a wedge pattern, it could be a zigzag. We just don't know, right? But one thing we know, the range right here, if the volume continue to be low, right, we could be in a short-term correction. It could be a flat like that, right? It could be a triangular formation like that, or even a wedge pattern. We just don't know, right? So gotta stay cool, stay with the trend. The overall trend, it is still bullish, right? I didn't want to talk about the high time frame, but we're still looking pretty juicy. We up like for over the last 3 weeks, we've been up nearly over 40%. So the trend, it is still up. Just because we're down like a 10% from the top doesn't mean like the trend going to be dumping, right? We only down like 10%, right? So we're still looking good on the macro view and all that good stuff. Take a look at the MACD on a weekly basis, looking pretty juicy. Okay, on a 3 weeks time frame, all we needed is like to close above 60k. Now we're above like a 60k, so we're looking pretty good. The 50-day cycle going to start like going to start on the 28th, so we're going to be breaking out as soon as we close above 60k before the 28th. So could be very boring, as as I said, within the next like a few few days and so on, just to get the the monthly basis to a close nice above all-time high, and bang, everything else after that going to basically be ballistic going forward, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.